Yo, did you guys see that? The live before this one? Yo, that motherfucker tried to bomb. You know, I had to delete that fucking video. I had to. Yo, Lonnie, you set me up. You set me up. Yo, it was somebody with the name, I guess they was a troll. The answer. Yo, let that person hit the link and they showed their stuff. So disgusting. Yeah, I know. We got a lot of perverts over here. We got a lot of perverts over here. I'm still going to drop my link. I'm still going to drop my link. I'm just not going to let up people I don't fucking know. I read the name. It said the answer. And Lonnie said she knew who that was. I don't know if she know who that. I'm not blaming Lonnie. I'm not blaming Lonnie. But yeah, we got a lot of perverts on these YouTube streets. All right, we dropping it again. We're not gonna let that happen no more. We're not gonna let that happen. Not at all. We cannot allow that to happen. Don't worry, I'm gonna find out who that person was. I'm not highly favored. I can't even get mad because I know that we are surrounded by these type of people in this sector. And it probably was a Kwamite that did that. His name was the answer. Now I knew something was strange when his screen went black. Some said, damn, I should have never let him up. Lonnie came up. Yes. I don't think Lonnie had anything to do with it. But of course, people gonna say, yeah, she was behind it. Oh no, Arabia will always believe Lonnie. Lonnie had something to do with it, baby. Just because Lonnie came up doesn't mean that she knew that dude was going to do that. And if she did know, she need to let me know. I can't get mad about this shit. That's what we kind of people we're dealing with over here. But let me say what I said earlier. Because we got a lot of cowards in this fucking sector. Instead of talking, you want to show your private parts. Your private parts. And we can see right there from what we've seen, you're not too healthy. You're not too healthy. Only a jackass would do something like that. Only a clown would do something like that. You know what I mean? But that's not the first time that has happened to me on these YouTube streets. It happened when I had my bigger channel. But I already know what to do. Took it down, deleted the shit. So it is what it is. But we're going to say what we said in the other video before we was rudely interrupted with somebody's little private peanut parts. A peanut brittle motherfucker. If you're going to show something really good. Don't show it on someone's camera or your camera or nothing like that. Show it in real life because you know that shit would be cut off and put up your ass. That's what you know what would happen to that shit. And I got plenty of male friends that would love to fuck you, the answer. I got plenty of male friends that would love to fuck you. I got plenty of male friends that would love to meet your acquaintance. So don't let me find out what your IP address is. because we coming. We coming. But we gonna make it known how I feel about these Kwamites that come into the sector. This sector does not belong to them. This is Soda Nation sector. We were here before anybody else. I am not a Kwamite. I am not a rabbit. I'm not a sniper. I'm not an outlaw. I don't belong to any groups in the sector. Only Soda Nation. And Soda Nation has been here for a long period of time. I've been on these YouTube streets since 2013, all the way into now, all the way into the present day. And keep the change. Thank you for coming. Keep the change. Thank you for coming. Brooklyn Hood, thank you for coming. I'm going. I don't have a moderator over here yet because I'm thinking this channel is kind of small, so I really don't need moderators like that. But I might need a moderator to press on to the people's name to find out who these fucking losers are. Bomb people. And the person came on right after Lonnie had left. Because Lonnie and the other person had hit the link at the same time. She said she knew who that was. I'm not going to blame Lonnie because that would be the wrong thing for me to do. You know, I'd give Lonnie a chance to respond later. But, you know, I handled it. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to keep handling it. Yeah, keep the change. Somebody came up here and palm bombed. Yeah. You know what I had to do, keep the change. I had to stop the video and delete that particular video. And you know why the person did that? Because what I said about the Kwamites and how they are a bunch of jockstrap, no game, or dweeb, drag nasty, no pathetic, bunch of weirdos over there, bunch of clowns. Mentirosos, payasos, ratos, puntajillas, pendejos, cabrón. Though that's what they are. They losers over there. That's why they do shit like that. Hey, Miss Feline, thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. Shout out to the chat. Yeah. But what it is, they don't like for me to say what I'm saying about the Kwamites. But as long as I'm here, as long as I'm fucking here, I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say. I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say. People just going to have to either accept it or don't accept it. But I knew something was strange because I've never seen that person before. I've heard from people on there on the comments section, but from now on, no more Kwamites allowed. No more. Not on the channel. Not on, I'm going to put it like this. Not on my link and not in my comment section. If I see you, you're getting booted out of here. I'm sorry. You're getting banned. Forever. Shout out to the chat. And that's the way it's going to be. I know. Yeah, I know. Freedom of speech. I'm going to tell you what it is. They don't like it. I don't give a fuck what they don't like. I'm not here to please none of our minds. I'm not here to do nothing. I'm here to go with myself and do. That's what I'm here to do. And I'm going to do it. Regardless of what happens. Yeah, so it is what it is. So shout out to everyone that's in my chat right now. Shout out to everyone that's in my chat. Yeah, man, this is crazy. People are crazy in this sector. But I'm going to say what I said earlier. I don't give a fuck what happens to these crimes. I don't. And half of them over there, those that support a predator, okay, this is where I was getting. Those that support Predator 101, Cookie 101, the rapist over there 101, the sexual assaulter over there 101, those that support him or like him. They might not have an arrest record like him. They might not have that on their jacket. But they over there support that rapist, that sex offender over there, everyone that supports him are like him. They're all the same. They all have done it. Even the women that support him over there, they agree with their own children being sexually assaulted. They agree with that. How many of those bitches over there ain't experiencing that right now? How many? How many of them over there? Because the women are just as bad as the men. I did a video, I think it was last week, where I talked about a young girl, a young teenage girl that was murdered in 1965, and before she was killed, she was sexually assaulted, not only by the young men that participated in that crime, but the woman that orchestrated it all. She orchestrated for that young woman to be sexually assaulted and to be batterized and to be mistreated, and the young girl ended up dead. 3 months that young girl lived through that. 3 fucking months. The woman was behind all of that bullshit. She was the author. She orchestrated that young girl's death. When you pick up the newspaper or you look at the news and you hear about stories about young girls being sexually abused in their homes, being raped, being taken advantage of. If there is a woman in that house, believe me, she knows about it. And she's not doing a goddamn thing to stop it. Letitia, thank you for coming. I want to thank everyone for coming over. Shout out to the chat. Yeah, somebody just tried to palm bomb me earlier, but I was able to take down the video and delete that video. So it's not up anymore. And, the person that did it, they did it. So I guess they were trying to shut me down. I can never be shut down. I will never shut the fuck up. I will never go silent. I will never be quiet. I will always talk. I will always tell the truth. I will always give my opinion. And it's not a goddamn thing they can do about it. Not a goddamn thing they can do about it. Yes, Letitia. Yes, the women do get away with doing certain things. They too on the register. You will see women on registry. Women. Now, when I was locked up, there wasn't too many women that came through those doors with something like that on their jacket. They might have been there for killing the child, but there was no other stuff on their jacket but people automatically assumed. So what they did, they would like isolate those women, you know what I mean? Make them women feel like they were on an island by themselves. They were cut off everything. Anytime people wanted to give them a hard time, trust me, they did. They did. I saw a lot of things go down while I was there. So yes, those women do get their just dues when they come in for certain crimes. They might not get raped. They might not get killed, but trust me, they get done with. They get dealt with in such a way that they wish that somebody would do these things to them. Yeah, there's a lot going on in this world, man. There's a lot going on in this world. But what I have come to find out, that if there is a man that sexually assaults children, male, female, doesn't matter which sex, if they sexually assault these children, and usually if it's in a home somewhere, the woman is behind most of the bullshit. She knows about it. She's not reporting on it. She's not confronting him about it because she's down with it. There's a lot of females that are sick, like the Predator 101 over there. There's a lot of those Quamites are fucking ridiculous. They are sick upstairs in their head. But on the real note, and I don't mean no harm, he's not supposed to be walking around. He's not supposed to be fucking walking around. And I just listened to a video where the young man was talking about sexual assault. And he said one of the fellas he knew that was sexually assaulted, they sexually assaulted the wrong person, because that person told, and the people he told what happened to, they went and confronted the guy. Not only did they confront him, they killed him and stuffed a baseball bat up his ass. So when the man was found, he was found with a baseball bat up his rectum. And that's what needs to happen to a lot of these dudes with these sexual assaults on their jacket. Because we just can't say, well, blase. I'm gonna say it like the way it really is. Rape. They are rapists. They enjoy having control over other people in a way where it is so terrible. That's why when the men, when they are found guilty of that particular crime against women and children, what usually happens to them when they go into the penitentiary? They get raped. And a lot of times the men in there, they will continue to rape the offender until the offender is dead, until he's no longer breathing, until he's no longer moving, until he is no longer an issue, a concern. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. But I'm going to close out this video, but I just wanted to come up because the devil is busy. They tried to shut me up. Oh my goodness. That's not the first time some bullshit has happened to me. That's how I know how to handle it. Somebody come up and palm bomb. I know how to handle that shit. I know how to stop the video, delete the video, and keep going on like nothing fucking happened. Yes, I'm going to talk about it because I want everybody to know, to be aware of what's really transpiring on these YouTube streets. And I should have been more cautious. I should have been more careful. I should have followed my first mind. Because when I see that name, the answer, like, I've heard that name. And then Bonnie was saying, well, I know who that is. She was just let him up. And I'm like, does she really know who that is? But Lonnie had already dropped down when the person came back again. I let him up that time. Boom, should have never did it. So that's on me right now. I'm out of here, you guys. Y'all have an awesome day. I believe Johnny Blaze 2 Reactions is live right now. I believe Johnny Blaze 2 Reaction is live right now. Shout out to the chat. I'm closing out this video. Y'all have an awesome day. Peace out. 1.